What's a movie camera? We're being filmed.
Yes, you are. So tell us all about yourself, Samuel.
All right, my name is Judge Samuel Swayze Jr. Samuel Swayze Esquire. I was born in March 20th, 1689. Passed away May 11th, 1759. This is my wife, Penelope. In 1632, the Swayzes came to America. We were Quakers who originally settled in Salem, Massachusetts. Then to the first English settlement in South Hole, Long Island, where we were accepted by other Quakers in lay matters, but they were not tolerant of our religious beliefs. I moved my family to German Valley in New Jersey, right down the street. It's now called Long Valley, New Jersey. The community was renamed in response to anti-German sentiment during World War I. In 1737, we settled in Roxbury, now Chester. I would acquire much land in my lifetime, nearly 1,000 acres in Chester and Warren County, in the village of Hope, which became known as the Swayze settlement. The Swayze family cemetery is on the road between Hope and Bridgeville, New Jersey. I was one of the first county judges, and also the first justice of the peace in Roxbury, holding office in 1747. We were members of the Congregational church, a church where members worshiped independently and were not governed by a church bureaucracy. My cousin John Swayze, spelled S-W-E-A-Z-Y, had his farmland right down the road on Oakdale Road, which is now Ryemead Applefront.
Right, I am his wife, Penelope, and my husband Samuel was such a romantic. We were married on Valentine's Day, February 14th, 1710. We had 11 children together. We had Abigail and Samuel and Barnabas and Richard and Israel and Caleb and Joanna and Mechabel and Lydia and Mary. Our son Samuel Jr. was the first pastor of the First Congregational Church. He served there for 20 years. In 1772, Samuel and his brother Richard led a group of 17 families to western Florida, what we now know as Mississippi. After they arrived there, they set up camp and they organized a congregational church there, and Samuel became the pastor. It's written about Samuel. He was beyond a doubt the first Protestant minister that ever settled in what we now know as the state of Mississippi, and his church was the first Protestant church ever organized there. Therefore, this church, the First Congregational Church, is said to be the mother of Protestantism and Congregationalism in the Great Southwest. So because of this church and them moving south, it brought that religion, the Congregationalism, to the south. The settlers were, for the most part, successful getting started. We had a little Indian trouble, a little threat of Indians, so we kind of had to tweak our location and move a little further. In 1779 is when it came under Spanish control in that area, and the only religion that was allowed was Catholicism. All other religions were forbidden.
Actually, Reverend Sam took to hiding his Bible in a crook of a tree. The families managed to worship in secret.
Sneak around and do that. And we're actually also the great-grandparents of President Lincoln's Secretary of State, William H. Seward, through our daughter Mary. Mary married John Stewart. Their son Samuel, his son was President Lincoln's Secretary of State. So we go way back. We've been around a long time. Thank you so much for coming by and listening to our stories.
Thank you.
Make sure you check out all my other friends.